beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never take your credit card details or even ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asking for any of those things or anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading, my beautiful Libra. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds, and let us begin. Okay, so Venus is in retrograde until the 29th of January 2022, which means it is a time for people being very nostalgic and returns from people that either we've separated from or people from our past, whether that's lovers, friends, old work colleagues, that sort of thing. It is the time of return. So I would expect twin flame energy to really be sort of thinking of each other at this time. Also, this Venus retrograde or Venus retrogrades in general actually make us face the chaos. Anything that we've been avoiding, anything that we have been indecisive about, we are being held accountable. So it's about really being honest with ourselves. So expect the same energy from your twin flame. Now I'm just going to get the first card is your card, second card is your twin flames, the last card is your unified energy, okay? Also, I'm running a free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free reading. I'll let you know how to win that right at the end of the reading, this one, as some people are here for the reading only and some people are here for both, and I don't like to waste anybody's time, okay? Now, I'm going to get all of your cards first before I transmute an outcome as well. We have the Tower and we have the Star. So we got the Hermit, the Hangman, the Tower, and the Star. So I've definitely got someone here separated from your twin flame in a solitary energy, really asking the bigger questions. Also, your twin is in a very suspended energy. It's almost like stagnant, stalemate, a standoff here. So, but we will go deeper in a moment. I'm just going to get all of the cards, as I said. Now, the first deck I was using there was the White Witch Tarot, and that deck is by Maid Oust. Now I'm using the Twin Flame deck, and this is by Mahrukh X. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know about this Twin Flame union? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay. So, what do we have going on so far? Well, the Hermit energy, that is your energy, and I'll show you the card in a moment. But that is about seeking knowledge. You may have taken yourself out of this twin flame sort of connection, disconnected. I mean, it's crossed there by a 10 of Wands, which means you are definitely fed up with this. You feel it's quite a burden. It's almost like you wish you'd never met your twin flame. Even though there have been some very rewarding moments, I do feel like there's very heavy energy in this. Now, it's so interesting because every twin flame reading that I've been doing at the moment, they want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. For each sign, the World card has pretty much come up for every one of them, okay? Oh, and one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles. That was a very powerful energy that knocked the bowl there. So let us see what is happening here for you. The Hermit energy. This is your protagonist energy, my beautiful Librans. This is Virgo energy here. We've got Virgo, Pisces, we've got Aquarius, and we've got Scorpio, Aries there. So you could be dealing with someone with very strong placements in their chart with those sort of signs. Doesn't mean they have to be sun, moon, or rising in those signs, but they definitely have some strong placements there. The Hermit energy is about introspection, about learning, about knowledge, okay? I feel that you've taken yourself out. This is a temporary time out. I feel like you're trying to disconnect from this person, trying to stop thinking about them, trying to, move away or detach yourself from this person's energy because they draw you in and they leave you exhausted. I feel like there's been a bit of a pattern round and round and round, and I feel like you've compromised a lot in this union. I feel like you've sacrificed a lot of your love, your care, even your perspective at times. I feel like there's an energy here of you giving this person the benefit of the doubt. Now, I feel like you do understand this person on a deeper level. There's something going on with this person. I feel like I'm going to clarify when I get to their pile, but there's a lot of trauma with this person. Now, you and this person may have had a similar upbringing because twin flames tend to have a mirrored path, okay? You'll find a lot of similarities along your journey to date. Now, it's worth remembering we all have sort of some things in common because there is the human condition, of course. Shakespeare wrote about it a lot. I don't know why they're giving me Shakespeare. Perhaps you've just been reading Shakespeare, or, I mean, does anyone have a surname called Shakespeare anymore? Probably not. I'm not sure. So please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure why they're giving me that, but it's about the human condition. But also, we don't let our past define us. Okay, we take the lessons, we learn our lessons, we become stronger despite situations, and we rise. And I feel like some people are not able, or they're too sensitive, they cannot sort of reach that. They somehow cannot process some things from the past. Not to judge anybody or point a finger, we've all got things that we find difficult to process. Okay, so I feel like this person that you're dealing with is dealing with something very heavy here and processing a lot. Now, I'm not here to take anyone's side or say they did, you did, nothing like that. I'm here to understand the energy from both sides and then transmute an outcome. Also, please make sure you're in a twin flame connection. If you don't know what a twin flame connection is, please look it up online before you invest your time and energy to this reading. I would hate for you to waste your time, but it often involves a runner, a chaser, two people who come together. There's completely like magnetic force. It's almost like they cannot stop the attraction, they just have to be with each other, and then equally they repel each other in ways. It's like a push and pull energy. There's often that runner and a chaser, and then there's a separation period. Both parties are meant to sort of separate for a time being, and then they spiritually evolve on another journey path by themselves, and then they make their way back to each other when the frequencies match. Okay, so just so you are aware, it's a very painful journey. Not everyone gets to have that journey in this lifetime, and some people can't do it. They decide to step away. Now, it's really interesting. I keep you probably notice my hand keeps going up the back of my neck. I keep going like this, but they're giving me an image of, and it's very odd. So perhaps, I'm sure it resonates with someone out there. Every time I go to touch it, it feels like I've got a snake around my neck, and I don't, of course. So either you have a pet snake, perhaps, or your person did. I'm not really sure. Snake is about rejuvenation. Some people think of, snakes as a negative thing. They can be a force for change, because if you think about the snake, they actually shed their skin and they rejuvenate. Because it's around the neck area, it was at the back of my neck actually. So, it could be in some way connected to throat chakra. You feel like you're opening your throat chakra in some way. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. I feel like that's very precise for somebody to let them know that they're connected in the energy. Now, if it does not resonate for you, that part doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that person that it does connect to, their attention in the reading may have wavered. So they're just drawing them back in. Back to the cards. I feel like you are listening to your intuition. You've disconnected. You're sort of holding off messaging this person. I feel like you're trying to gain enlightenment as to how you really feel. This is a solitary energy. The Hermit energy is, and I don't know if you noticed, my voice started to waver when I said how you truly feel. So you may feel a little bit unbalanced when you really tap into those emotions of being separate from a person that there was deep love in this connection. Now, the Hermit is a temporary timeout. Okay, the Hermit only goes in the cave and removes themselves from society, or removes themselves from, sort of intense energy when it just gets too much. And you got the Ten of Wands there as well, so that indicates that you're fed up. This is a burden. Okay, the word even underneath is burden. This is complex energy that you're exhausted by this, and it makes you feel world weary almost. It's almost like you're done and done. You just need a break from this. So I feel like you're doing the right thing when it comes to twin flame unions, because people don't realize that the runner, you know, they love so deeply, the same as the chaser. Both of you love so deeply, and one is normally sort of like willing to take a leap of faith and be in the union and sort of surrender completely to that depth of love. But the other one gets scared of the depth of feeling and they bolt. Okay, so there is a lot of love on both sides, but one cannot face their love. They run away from it because it's too intense, it's too deep. I feel like you were the mature party in this. You wanted to go in there, even though I feel it made you feel quite nervous. You were going to open yourself up to this depth of feeling. You felt very vulnerable, but I feel like you knew that this person was your twin. But it's exhausting. Okay, I feel like you can't do it anymore. What people don't realize, I was just saying there, is that as soon as the chaser takes their attention off, they withdraw their attention, their twin feels it. Okay, so it gives them a breakthrough. You shift the energy and then they come looking for you, so they become the chaser. But because you no longer trust the union, or you are questioning the union, you actually go into runner mode. It's not a game, I promise you. It's like magnetic energy. If you think about two magnets, this is how I explain it to everybody. It's like two magnets, very similar in polarities, okay? They both sort of attract each other, but equally there's something blocking there that is repelling. So they never quite match. Okay, they keep separate for until such time as the polarities in each of the magnets change in some way. So the energy shifts, and then we got a match. So it's about energy, okay? Now, we've also got here compromise. And it says here, navigate, communicate, negotiate, and compromise to facilitate this sacred union. Your twin flame is ready to meet you halfway. But that's only because you've disconnected, okay? You can see with their hangman energy, and I will get to it in a moment, they're making a breakthrough. They're seeing things with new eyes. They're seeing a new perspective. But you've already compromised so much, my beautiful Librans, that you're like, I feel like you're done. You're shutting yourself off to this, okay? You wanted this person to meet you halfway. You have such a loving, warm heart, and you're just so beautiful. I love Libran energy. Everything is well in the world, but you're also a truth seeker. You're also somebody who, and this doesn't apply to, I mean, it does, of course it applies to you because the Libran scales, you know, you seek the truth. But I feel like at first you were just falling in love with this person. And then it just became heavy, heavy, heavy energy. And I feel like at first you both met each other halfway. Okay, I feel, but eventually I feel like you started to feel alone in this. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some cards just to clarify a little bit more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Page of Wands. Okay. Now, the Page of Wands tends to be about, being curious about new love or curious about passion. So you may be, if you haven't already, you may have started to talk to somebody new, for example, because, and I feel like this is actually your twin flames energy. So I'm just going to clarify that separate because I feel like there's two different energies here. Now, one is a Sagittarian energy and one is a water energy there, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I feel this Page of Wands, I feel like you're going to hear news from somebody new, someone who's different from your usual type, someone who is, how can I put that? It brings you out of your comfort zone, but I feel like it's an attraction, some sort of chemistry, okay? I feel like there's a potential for you to get excited about communication with someone new, but I feel it's only because you're looking for something lighter, because this twin flame energy has brought you really down in terms of your energy. You're like exhausted by it, even though this person, I'm going to see how you feel about your twin flame, but right now I feel like you're wise to this connection, as in it's just gone on long enough that you're feeling exhausted, like you can't do this anymore. Something needs to change, okay? because we got that burden, the Ten of Wands. And what happens after the Ten of Wands? We go straight into the Page of Wands. The Ten of Wands says, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. It's too heavy. And therefore, you step into the Page of Wands energy, which is about being curious about new options, or examining your priorities and seeing what else is out there to sort of venture forth. You're ready for a new adventure in love and passion, because this twin flame has got very, very heavy. Is what I'm getting here. I feel as soon as you disconnect your energy from your twin, which is what is essentially going on here, your twin starts to activate the energy and they start to rise up. And I feel that's when you've got this, this person coming on in, your twin sort of coming on in to give love. I feel like this is your twin, but I'm going to just clarify that energy because I don't want to just make an assumption. The energy that I'm feeling right now is that it is your twin. Not to say that this person isn't going to bring you new love in the future, but I feel like your twin does not want to lose you. Yeah, the Death card. So this person is change. The Death card signals change, transformation. Again, this could be a Scorpio or someone with very strong Scorpio in their chart. Okay, this person, it's almost like, now the Death card, a lot of people think the Death card can mean something is ending, but it's more like that phoenix rising from the ashes. There's transition. It's like someone, decides to release their old habits and, anything that is holding them back from coming forward. It's almost like, the person you thought was gone. As you can see, I mean, similar sort of figures, postures, two people on a horse holding, it's almost like with the cavalry coming through, and this person is ready to change and offer new love there. It's almost like they're calling a truce. They're coming on in, waving that rose. Now that rose is the rose of rejuvenation. Okay, so I feel this person also, I mean, there is actually like I want to call that person a deacon. I want to say deacon for some reason. I mean, maybe your name is deacon, but I feel like that may be a deacon. My readings are not about religion, but I feel like this person, your twin flame, is starting to think about long-term commitment. I'm just going to go one more. Can you please clarify that energy that I've got coming through? Thank you so much. Nine of Swords. This person, it's almost like they're thinking about all the things that made them fearful. I feel like this person has huge commitment issues. And again, I'm not here to condone anyone's actions or make excuses for anybody. I'll say it when I see it. But also, I would never condone anyone going back to anything that is negative, of course, or narcissistic or detrimental to you, my beautiful Librans. But we all have free will. Nothing is ever black and white, so it's your call. You do what you want to do. But we got the Nine of Swords there, so there's an energy here of this person being fearful that they're losing you, but also I feel like this person is fearful of change in some way. They're going through some uncertain times, but they are making some sort of breakthrough here. Okay, so I feel as soon as now, I'm not sure whether it was a Sagittarian reading. Perhaps it was. I can't really remember right now because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. One of the readings, there was someone meeting somebody new, messaging them. As soon as they got a message from that person or they met someone new, the twin flame comes on in, and then they get to choose. For your energy, I feel it's a bit different, but there may be something in there if you've got placements in that area. I'll have to try and look it up. I'll watch the videos again and see which one it was. But you're exhausted. Okay, I feel like you're removing yourself. But it's interesting because they're actually showing me someone digging a tunnel right now. And it's almost like right at the end, they're nearly there. It's almost like this person's nearly about to set down, their load. If you've got the Ten of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the figure is bringing this big sort of, they're carrying 10 wands with them on their back. It's very heavy, but they can see in the distance that their home is there. They're about to set down the heavy load. So they're about to feel less burdened by this. And I feel like it's because you're walking away. You're stepping away from this energy. Your twin flame is in hangman mode, okay? But this hangman mode, I feel like this is about seeing things from a new perspective. Things have become so uncomfortable with this person. They can no longer avoid their feelings, mainly because they've got a moon energy right there, and that is about emotions surfacing, things that have laid hidden for a long time that they refuse to process or avoided feeling. They feel powerless and vulnerable in that energy, and they don't like it, so they've tried to hold on. Now, as you can see, there's a timer there, so this person has waited a long time to really sort out their energy and spiritually evolve, but things are becoming so uncomfortable for that figure. I hope you can see that there, and the death skull there represents that death card. So there is change, and the change is this person is having a breakthrough. There is a hand that is sort of pushing through all of that uncomfortable energy and reaching for the sun. So I feel very much like this person is sort of working through some things and actually making a breakthrough. Now that doesn't help you, of course, because you've gone through this energy already with this person, and it caused a lot of pain. Now, sometimes I feel like this sentence is a cop-out, but they just gave me a sentence. Okay, so I'm gonna say what they gave me just now. Hurt people, hurt people. I have said this before. They've given this to me before, but I don't want it to be an excuse, because hurt people sometimes don't hurt people. You know, I've been hurt really badly in the past, and you know, I've made concerted efforts not to follow a cycle or a trend, but that is because I'm aware of my actions. Some people are not aware. Okay, so I'm not putting any fingers at anybody, but they just gave me that sentence, and I'm looking at this, bandaged sort of figure here. So I will look at that closer in a moment. There's a lot of trauma with this person. They're really processing. So, looking at this pile right now, I'd say this person has put all their feelings over the years in a little box, and it's built up, and it's built up, and it's built up, and now it's like boom. I feel like this person is sort of being overwhelmed with emotion. Now we've just gone through a Scorpio cycle, which is to really process emotions. We stepped into that Sagittarian energy, which is really it's like a truth bearer, and of course Venus going in retrograde as well. It's very heavy energy. Gemini matching that Sagittarian energy, that Gemini moon that we just had, that's triggered a lot for this person. Okay, now they're actually showing me a Polaroid camera, like a flash has just gone off, like a Polaroid camera. Now either you're listening to this message and you just took a picture with an old Polaroid camera or something like that, or you're looking at a photo of you and your twin, or looking at a photo of you and someone, and it was taken on a Polaroid camera. They're very different in the images that come out. They've got that white border, or sometimes it's like a little black border as well. Depends on the camera, I guess, but they're showing me like the camera doing a flash. So they could also, if it does not connect to you physically in this moment, as you're listening to this reading, you could have just bought someone like an old school Polaroid camera as a gift. But if it doesn't connect to you in that way, it can be memories, okay? Memories. So anyway, we've all got those. So let's see. Let's move on. We've got rejection and wounds. They have rejection fears or wounds that are so great that they're not ready, willing, or able to face them right now. This is the reason the union fails to flourish. Okay? We've got it crossed by the moon. So that's not completely, I feel like this is the reason that it has not been sort of able to move past a blockage or a stagnation. But the moon energy says this person is looking at their reflection, their soul reflection. The moon represents fears coming to the surface, using intuition to shed illusions. It is anything that is confusing is coming up to the surface, which is allowing this overall faded energy right here. This person is having a breakthrough. Things will become so uncomfortable. They have to process. Okay, so I feel like this person may have given you some idea what has gone on in their past, but they're telling me that you could see it in their eyes. Their eyes give them away. Okay, their eyes give the pain away. And whilst it is not acceptable for anyone to have that pain within them and project it onto another human, none of us came here to this earthly plane with a manual of how to do life. Okay, We're all acting and reacting. So I feel this person's really repressed in their energy. Now, just as I'm saying that, I'm getting really, really thirsty. Okay, so I feel like this person, the Devil card in the reverse, I feel like this person has very blocked throat chakra. Okay, speaking up, of course. We got the Devil card in the reverse. We got the Strength card. So this person is being strong because the World card, I mean, I just shuffled this whole deck. You got 3 major arcanas. This is big energy. This is a big deal to this person. And again, I've got no excuses for this person because whatever it is, they are trying to detach themselves from this energy. They're trying to be strong and face it. And we got the World card because that means, I mean, the World card is in the reverse for this person. That means that they have unfinished business here. They're still processing. They're learning lessons. And that's why there's been a delay. But also, they feel like there is an unfinished business or lesson with you. Okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this person, they feel like they lost you. And they're coming, well, they regret. The word they've given me is regret. Okay, that's what I'm hearing right now. And the 2 of Cups, this person is coming back for union. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning. We've got the Devil card. So the Devil card is not an evil card. I just want to make that clear because some people have been writing that in the comments. It can be a negative force, of course, but it basically means attachment to things that stop ourselves from being our true selves or acting in our highest energy. The Devil card is something that we all come across at some point in our life because the major arcanas represent stages in our journey as humans, okay? The Devil card is a blockage. It can mean a fear that is holding us back. It can mean obsession that is holding us back or control in some way. You know, because in the upright, as you can see, it's about being bonded to a person or being bonded to some sort of, you know, something that we feel like we cannot break the chains to. So if you're in a pattern in life, whether it's temptation, whether it is you're letting your past govern your present and your future, whatever it is almost like the chokehold around your neck that prevents you from being able to be free and express yourself. That is the Devil card. It is a blockage, but they're receiving it in the reverse, which means they're releasing this blockage. So this person is processing some very difficult things. We've got the Strength card, so they've been struggling with it, but I feel like they're having the courage to face whatever this is and overcome the obstacle. Because I feel like this person, they've been strong for a long time. But again, they keep giving me this thing, which is even before things went south or bad, I don't know why they said it like that, okay? So I'm going to say, I'm going to change those words because I'm scrying at the same time. I'm going to change the words they're giving me. It's before things became distant, I'm going to say, is the energy. I feel like this person, you could see or sense in this person that they had a very difficult journey in life before they met you, okay? Something that they may have tried to cover up and just act like everything's fine, okay? But it was only, I feel as soon as they met their twin, it's almost like they knew that they had to do something about it, so they had to just move, separate, leave. They needed to go, okay? We got the World card in the reverse. This person has delayed this for a long time. Also, the World in the reverse basically means regret. Again, there's this energy of incomplete, feeling incomplete. And feeling a lot of self-doubt. This person, obviously there's no closure on this union just yet because I feel like there is a major breakage happening here. And when I say breakage, I mean like a positive sort of surprise shift, which may feel like it's upheaval. It feels uncomfortable at first. But then it brings a positive outcome, okay? The World card, this person, there's still unfinished business here with you and this person. You did not receive closure in this. I feel like you've had to be the person with the greater courage in order to give yourself closure and step away, mainly to self-preserve your respect, but also to mend your heart. And also, I feel like you're protecting your heart as well, because of course, if anyone hurts you, the first thing to do is get into protection mode. The 5 of Cups, this person is looking with regret at the past, okay? This energy here is... I feel like this person tends to look at all the negative in life, the things that went wrong. Spirit is asking this person, their guides are sort of trying to navigate this person towards looking at loss in a different way. Okay, as in, look at what they're set to gain. If they took a leap of faith and had courage to sort of connect to you and be honest and open with you, then they could have what they seem to be wanting here, which is twin flame. They want to be in union. They want a relationship. So this person knows that you are the one. I'm going to see why they turned their back completely on this. I feel like this person is disconnecting from this chokehold or whatever it is that's sort of kept them stuck. I feel like they are releasing it, but it's almost like whatever's happened here is very, I don't know how to describe this. It's like if you've got something that happened to you that's very private, that's very sort of off limits, and you visit it occasionally in your mind, and it just, all those emotions sort of wash over you. It's something that is, I don't want to use the word special because that's not it. It's so important to you that to release it and share it with any others would feel like it is sacrilege. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to pry into this person's business, but and I'm not going to expose what it is, but this person's kept this to themselves for a long time. Can you just see why? What was going on here? Why this person sort of pushed away from the twin flame? They want that one, thank you. King of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to talk about it. King of Swords, they don't want to talk about it. It's off limits. When I ever get that card to do with, you know, something that seems to be very traumatic, it's I tend to get a King of Swords. No. Okay, now this could be that, I mean, I'm not getting the energy, it's really off. Okay, as in it's closed. This is a closed. I mean, this person may share it with you or may have shared it with you, but I'm getting an energy of stop there. Okay, so I will stop with that line of inquiry, as it were. But it could be that this person dealt with some very difficult sort of someone who's very difficult, very almost like narcissistic behavior, and they may have in some way picked up some habits or something there. I feel like this person's seeing that now. So again, I don't condone any sort of negative energy like that, but I mean, life is life. Okay, I have to be honest and say what I get, but this person is off, it's off limits, but this person's processing this. Okay, so they're still in that hangman energy. Doesn't mean that there isn't going to be you know, they're not going to come in and talk to you, but let's see what's going on there. We've got a Tower is in your unified energy. Now the Tower basically means upheaval, change, sudden change as well. This is like an epiphany. When you have two people who are in stagnated energy and nothing is happening between them, the universe tends to bring along an act of fate, an act of destiny, lightning bolt, sort of energy that shakes up things. So I feel like things are becoming so uncomfortable for your person that they have to change, because the way they're at right now, they're hurting. Okay, so I feel like, and they're not doing it for you, they're not doing it for their twin flame connection, this person is doing it for them. Okay, because that hangman in that position tells me this person has to do it for their own sanity at this time. But the Tower indicates this person's going to have a bit of a wake-up call, and it's almost like stops you and this person from going round and round in circles. They see, as you can see, the third eye is activated in a Tower energy. It means one can see the vision of what has been going on all along, what has been preventing this union. So anything that's stalemate or stagnant gets a push, a shove from the universe. It's almost like if your twin flame's been sitting on the fence, they give them a nudge in either direction. Make a choice. What's going on here? So the Tower is major radical change, of course, and on the other side of that Tower in this particular reading is the Star, healing. So not only is your person healing, but this is also about healing the union, because this is your unified energy. So I feel like this person is going to surprise you, my beautiful Libra, that this person is going to talk from the heart. is what they're giving me. Talk from the heart. Now, they're giving me a word, a name. It's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? If it does not resonate for you, again, it does not mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay attention, as their attention may have wavered, okay? The name is Renata. Renata. So either your name is Renata, or the person you are dealing with is called Renata, or perhaps a friend introduced you in your twin flame, or, you know, please take it as it resonates. Renata, that's all they've given me. So I'm going to leave that there. The star is about hope. It's about vision. It's about seeing clearly. So I feel like this person is going to make you see. Whatever is going on here is off limits for me. But for you, I feel like this person will sort of tell you a truth. They will open up to you in some way. The star shows you that it's time to embrace the new growth. Also, I feel like this person is seeking a healthier version of life. And I feel like that's why they're making the changes for them first. Most important, if a person makes the changes for themselves, you know that it's true. Because if people, you know, try to make changes for other people, it's not coming from the most grounded place. And that sort of energy, whilst they don't want to disappoint other people, sometimes it's not sustainable. So the changes that are the most positive and long lasting are the ones that we make for ourselves. Okay, and this person is doing that for themselves. Also, with the star energy, I feel like the stars are aligning to bring you and this person to a point where the stagnant energy is lifted. Okay, I feel this is a faded sort of intervention going on here. And we've also got hidden feelings. So this person has been hiding those feelings for a long time. So it says here, they could be in denial or trying to control the situation by suppressing their feelings. Until they release the need to control, these feelings will build. Okay, so this person's recognizing that it's like they can't do it anymore. And I feel like that's where the Tower energy comes. Everything just all of a sudden overwhelms this person and they have to deal with it. But there are feelings of love here. I mean, look, it's like this thing. I can't remember when I said about the snake or the chokehold thing, whether I said it before the cards or after, probably after, but I can't remember. But I just got this feeling of, you know, something around this person's throat chakra that they cannot or they will not speak about. Okay, we've also got soul activation. I also feel, my beautiful Librans, that you've got feelings that you've not quite told this person, whether you felt like you could not, or you thought better of it. There's something here, I will pull a card on it and see, but we've got here, you're awakening to your soul purpose and claiming your place in the world, feeling inspired to showcase your gifts and your talent. Okay, so I do feel like whilst you are actually healing, you're rising, you're raising your vibrations, you're becoming more peaceful. You've taken a step back. It's actually released a lot of energy for you and allowing you to embrace an awakening. The Tower basically can mean, you know, a rude awakening as well. Especially with that star energy, it is about vision. It is about seeing clearly. And I feel like this is something that both of you are sort of going through at this moment in time in very different ways. You're in withdrawal mode, so you may have even disconnected from friends recently, or you know, stepped away from social media, things like that. This person, they're feeling a little bit bombarded by life. They need to get into the Hermit energy, and it's almost like they will follow suit, but they're not quite spiritually aligned with you just yet. Okay, we've got the world, the universe. There is the world card in this particular deck, as the Dreamkeepers Tarot, and I feel like there is alignment here with the lessons that you are both meant to teach you. Now, twin flames are very, very important figures in our world to teach us lessons about self-respect, about self-love, about working on your needs first. And that is why it's so difficult, because like a magnet, you think about the other person because you're so connected to them. It's like a drug. You want it, you need it, you feel like you need it. But now you're recognizing you don't need it at the cost of yourself. Okay, you're not willing to lose yourself chasing the twin flame energy. That is the most important lesson of all, because two people who tend to have low self-esteem, for example, or some sort of trauma bond in some way, need to realize that they don't need each other. They need to want each other rather than need, because need means you cannot do without. And you're recognizing, yeah, you're stepping away, you can do without. That's when you change the twin flame dynamic and make this person, your twin flame, activate change. And that's what you've done. That's what you're on the course to do. The World card can also mean a new cycle. So I feel like there is a new cycle in this union. We've got planning, Two of Wands. So I feel like there is an energy here of waiting for results. I feel like you've waited a long time for this person. So I don't actually envisage you sitting by the cell phone going, nope, they haven't messaged yet. Nope, they haven't called yet. I feel like you're getting on with your life and you're planning what's next. Okay, especially since we've got the Queen of Swords here, independence. Now, the Queen of Swords, Libra, that is your energy. Okay, I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're activating change because the Queen of Swords turns her back to the past. She creates healthy boundaries. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So this card basically represents healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, building yourself back up, making really clever and clear decisions for your future, getting organized, and having clarity of purpose. You understand the twin flame journey. Of course, you're seeking more, but I feel like you recognize the strategy here. You're releasing any false hope. You're releasing any false truth. You may have even wondered, is this your twin really? Does twin flame even exist? But I feel like you're willing to talk, but you're not making any moves to. Now, I don't know if you noticed, this is a Queen of Swords. You got a King of Swords from your twin flame's energy. It was in the reverse, which is they're not willing to talk at this time. So air energy. So we got a match here. I feel Libra, you're still in that energy where you're like, I'm not giving to this. I'll accept a communication if it comes on in, but I've got my sword of BS if this person comes at me with anything that I feel is less than the truth. Okay, but your person is in a mode where they don't want to talk. Well, I'm not allowed to understand what has gone on with this person. They're very private. Okay, we do have a Five of Pentacles here, destitution. So in the separation energy, destitution is feeling alone, abandonment. So I feel like when this person, you've stepped away, you're focusing on your own needs, this person starts to feel left out in the energy. Okay, I need to clarify with some of these cards what's going on there, because right now, and this reading is good for the next 4 to 5 weeks, I feel like this person is dealing with some stuff, and I feel like there will be healing in this union. I feel like this person, once the feelings become too much to bear, this person will reach out. But I gotta see when, because right now I see you being in an energy where you're focusing on your own needs, Libra. You are creating a healthy space for yourself. You're not just like taking a bath and reading a book and having a glass of wine and kicking back. You're actually implementing major change in your world, where it's a healthcare sort of routine, something that you do long term. So let me just see what's going on there. I feel like you're recognizing that you have to do without your twin flame at this time. So let me just clarify this. How's much received? Thank you so much. Eight of Wands. There is actually some change. Eight of Wands is news. You will hear from this person. Oh yeah. You got two cards that says this person, they will be swift to act as soon as you disconnect from their energy, okay? If you've already done that, I feel like you will hear from this person, but before the year is out, 2021, before the year is out, they'll send you a message. You got two of the quickest news bearers in the deck, okay? Eight of Wands is action, change, someone making a concerted difference. It's momentum, gathering momentum here. Transformation, this card is transformation. Could also mean, this person's making some lifestyle changes. And I feel that this energy is, this person's eager to reach out to you. Is energized, motivated in some way to give you a message. Okay, also we have the Knight of Swords, which is lifestyle changes. So it's not just that this person's sort of giving you the words or telling you what they're going to do. They're actually taking action. This is someone who's really physically going to make the moves. Okay, Knight of Swords is a very, very fast talking, so I feel like this person will explain or give some sort of information. Also, I feel like this person with that Knight of Swords energy is someone who is determined to broaden their perspective, because the Hangman energy is there with them as well. I feel like this person wants to sort of quickly come in and sort of give you a positive vision of what they're sort of hoping for. but I feel like this person is reactive. It's reactive from your withdrawal. Okay, so I feel this person is reacting to the fact that they haven't heard from you or something like that. So I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you, but at the same time, they're processing some things. So I got to be honest, they're coming on in, they will message you, but they're still in that hangman energy. They're still processing things. Can it work out? Absolutely. This person's going through a major sort of awakening or some sort of shift in consciousness. It's not just about like making changes. It's a shift in their consciousness. They're really awakening here. They're seeing things and they're trying to implement healthy changes in their world as well. Now, I'm just going to pull a card and see how you're feeling about your twin coming back on in. Can you show me how my beautiful Librans are feeling about their twin coming on in? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please? Page of Swords, you're not thinking about it. You're not sure if you want to talk to this person. Page of Swords is like, you're not even sure if you're curious about it at this time because you know where it leads. Okay? You're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to stop thinking about this person. The Star in reverse. They cause a lot of confusion. Star in reverse says you're not even sure if you can heal it with this person or want to because it causes so much confusion. It caused you a real test of faith in terms of believing in love in general. So I feel like there's been a lot of despair here that you're trying to really disconnect from it. I'm going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Firstly, I'm going to send you a big hug as well. We got the World card. You're thinking it's over. Okay? You're thinking about a new cycle. The only way I feel like you truly would open up to this connection is if you felt like they truly learnt lessons and are really committed to, and you're satisfied with the effort that they make. But I feel like you've been on a real journey with this person. You've come into balance and harmony, and you don't want this person to put you back into that space of mind. That's how you're feeling at the moment. I mean, humans, we all change our perspective. But I feel like right now you're like, I'm good. I'm good right now. I'm not sure if I want my peace of mind disturbed by this person reaching out. How is your person feeling? Temperance, they're currently feeling unbalanced. They're feeling a little bit chaotic, that they're having to face some things. They're conflicted with the Five of Wands. Interesting with the Five of Wands. They're stuck. Okay, they want me to go one more, so I will. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to pop that there. These are like my babies, so I do apologize when in the water. Water tends to represent emotions being processed, so I feel like this is this person's cleansing some things. I'm just going to pop. Oh gosh, there's water there as well now. I popped it there. I'm just going to pop that there for a moment. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this person feeling a little bit stuck here. The Temperance card represents a chaotic kind of energy, not completely balanced, very frustrated. This person, I feel like this person is swinging in their energy in terms of their emotions. The Five of Wands, as I was mentioning, is a very interesting one. It does mean like someone is conflicted, but the history of this card, the Five of Wands, is about being in training, you know, strengthening. So I feel like this person, you know, the next card up is the Six of Wands, which is victory, which is success, which is news, being seen. So I feel like, you know, all these people in this this card are actually in training. They're not fighting. They're sort of battling to get good, as it were, at what they do. Or, you know, they are, because they're not like in armor or anything. They're not physically fighting each other. They're just going through the motions in order to strengthen, to become sort of heroic in some way, because the next card is the Six of Wands. The Five of Wands can also mean, you know, this person is really thinking about differences and honoring each other's differences, and sort of really, you know, brainstorming how they can sort of process these emotions and become unstuck, as it were, because we've got the Six of Swords. This person cannot move on from the twin flame connection. This person, they feel very stuck, very stagnant, and unable to move on at this time. So the next 4 to 5 weeks, I feel like you will hear from this person, but please expect their energy to be in this processing mode, okay? When they're done that, I mean, we've got a King of Wands here, which is movement. It basically means, and then they'll be ready. They're sort of building courage to take action. The King of Wands is someone who takes action. I feel this person will let you know how they feel about you in terms of chemistry. And they will take charge almost. But I feel like this person is becoming spiritually enlightened. And it is a long process. So I would just keep doing you, my beautiful Librans. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, they're giving me a song. And the song is quite a precise one. It is Like a Bat Out of Hell. And it's Meatloaf, isn't it? I think that, yeah, I believe it's Meatloaf. I'll give you the words that they're giving me. I really, it's not my sort of, I know of the song because it's quite famous, but it's not really like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone. Is it before the morning light or something? Something about I know it's going to be all right. What? And I've never been out. I mean, then I'm getting some motorcycle sounds. So I don't really know what the lyrics are of this song, but I get an energy of this person leaving. Okay, so even though there's an energy here of you sort of being able to communicate and this person coming back, I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics of the song, but it's almost like something gets too intense and they're just gone, they're fleeing. Okay, but I'm gonna pull another because that song's come up. I'm like, okay. So I'm just gonna pull another. Can you please clarify the energy of this song? Why it has come up? Can you please, or give me any details? The Empress in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. They're at this moment in time. This person is not ready. The Sun in the reverse is like delayed energy, or it could even be that this person's going through some depression. Now, I'm not medically trained to talk about that. So the Empress in the reverse is like this person, they are sort of not giving to the situation. They don't want to give you any expectation at this moment in time. So they'll tell you how they feel, but I feel like they're not going to come on really strong because they don't want to lead you astray until such time as they're fully ready. Okay, because I feel like this person also was not fully telling you why they sort of disconnected from the energy, why they've been resistant to this. So either they feel like they were not ready to settle down and have children, because we've got the Empress card there, or they're not fully happy with something. This could be something that's come from childhood, because we've got the Empress in the reverse. Could be an absent mother type figure. But again, this person's life is off limits, so I'm going to leave that there. So I'm just going to move on from that, because the overall energy tells me that this person is healing and they will take charge. They will come towards you, but they're battling with something right now. And again, I would never condone anyone waiting for their twin flame. You just move on with your energy. That's when they come seeking you. So, I mean, maybe that bat out of the hell energy is about someone coming out of really troubled space and they're coming for you or something. They feel like you're a solace, you're a beacon of light in their world. I would be again mindful of that energy, because you're not here to fix anyone, my beautiful Libra. Of course, be your wonderful self, be caring, kind, and all of those things, but you know, you're not here to fix somebody. Okay, you're not here someone's emotional crutch. Of course, be through the good times and the bad times, be there for somebody, but don't be the only reason. Don't let that be the only reason, okay, that they're coming towards you. I'm just going to put it like that. We've got 3D, mundane. Okay, so this is about just the humdrum stuff right now. It says here, reality, ego, routine. Most of us have to take part in the humdrum life, and day-to-day tasks can sometimes consume us. Remember that spirituality can be integrated into your everyday, even the smallest of things like your morning cup of tea. Okay, when you reduce it, it's 48. When you reduce it, that is 12, which is hangman energy. I feel like your person is coming to some sort of spiritual realization. I'm going to go again. Can you just give one just for my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Magic, labradorite, spirit. Okay, now magic, labradorite, this is labradorite. I hope you can see that there. It's such a beautiful stone. I hope you catch all the colors. Labradorite, and number one, it's like the magician energy. So it's almost like thoughts become things. So whatever it is you're thinking about, and I'm picking up an energy that you're thinking about moving on, sort of exploring your options elsewhere. So if you're thinking about that, thoughts become things. I would be mindful, if you're thinking about your twin, don't think about them in the energy that you left them. Okay, think about the energy you want to exist with them in. Okay, because where you see yourself at is where you will be. Oh gosh, did you hear that? We got, it's almost like a ship in the distance that has just sort of beeped its horn. I hope you caught that on there. I mean, ship tends to represent journey. Okay, it says, I am a problem solver. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. Okay, so this is your energy, this is theirs. So I'm a problem solver. You're always there for this person. You try to work this person out, because I feel like they've been quite a conundrum. Okay, as you can see on that halo there, you know, it's around her crown chakra. That's like a maze. So I feel like, you know, you have given out an energy of care and love for this person. They see you as someone who's very nurturing, but I also feel like you're trying to work this person's out. This person, they will, if they haven't already, I feel like they will come and talk to you about what's going on. This is something that's not to do with you, something that is very private to them. But it says, I'm a problem solver. So again, right at the end there, I was picking up, you're not here to fix somebody, okay, my beautiful Libra. You are here to be loved by somebody and to love them also. So it's all about the love. I know that life is not just black and white like that, but I feel like, you know, because she's even got a little star on her cheek. So I feel like you are a healing beacon of light. And always there to help somebody. And this person, they love that about you, but don't make it the only thing that they see you for. Okay, just be mindful of that. And for your person, you can see this person's going through a bit of trauma there. It says, I speak highly of myself. Safe, lovable, smart, worthy, unique, beautiful, free. Okay, it's number 31. When you reduce it, 3 plus 1 is 4. The number of the Emperor card, which is about maturity, which is about thinking about settling down, planning for the future. But this person, it's almost like they have to be reminded that they are all these things, because they don't feel like that. This person's got low worth, low self-esteem. Okay, so whatever it is that they're holding back on, I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of stuff. And okay, they just said this sentence, which makes no sense, but I'm just going to give it to you because that's what I got. We're not in Kansas anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore. I almost want to say Dorothy or Toto or something like that, but they just gave me that. We're not in Kansas anymore. So either your person was from Kansas, or you are from Kansas, or that's about like a fantasy, because the film is about, like, you know, her. I mean, the film is so like off the chart. Anyway, this person's trying to get real, maybe. I'm going to leave it like that because I can't really decode that one, so I'm going to leave it like that, okay? I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Okay, we got 2. So we've got the elephant, okay? Now, the elephant, very small, beautiful elephant there. Elephants, they tend to work through, remove obstacles, and move forward. Also, they're very emphatic, okay? Very strong, resilient creatures who just are so beautiful, and you know, they connect to others in such a wonderful way. I feel like you've done a lot of the heavy lifting in this connection, okay? And I feel like you have removed a lot of obstacles, but now I feel like you're focusing on your own needs. They want this on the Hermit energy. So I feel like you're strong enough to have taken this twin flame journey, and that's why you were given it. Also, we've got the key. Now the key is, you know, unlocks things, but it's the world key. So I feel like there's lessons to be learnt in this twin flame union. And I feel like there is something to be unlocked. They want this on the Tower energy. So I do feel that this is an upheaval. Something gets unlocked in this connection where you can finally see each other for who you truly are, rather than before you separated, and what dynamics has gone on there. This person will reach out to you. That's what I'm feeling, okay? It's going true chill cold here right now. So I'm not really sure why it's going so cold. Would you like to give me some reason why it's so cold? Could you please give me an idea? The only thing that I've been given is a word in the water, which is Travis. Travis. So that's the name as well. Maybe a band. So please take that as it resonates. I mean, it's not going to resonate for everyone as well, Travis. So I'll leave it there, okay? I hope something resonated in this reading for you, my beautiful Librans. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is play this particular song, which is Jackie Wilson's Your Love Lifts Me Higher and Higher. My guides showed me an image of a scene from a movie, Ghostbusters 2, where they play that song really loud, raising vibrations. So play that song and really feel it, okay? Really feel the whole energy of that song. And as you're listening to it, think of one thing that you really want to manifest, whether it's your twin flame back, whether it's success, whether it's good health, you know, whatever it is you're looking for, you're seeking. It will be different for everyone. Think of that one thing throughout the song and imagine yourself having it, okay? All you have to do is put in the comments box, love lifts me higher and higher. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 31st of December. I'll upload the person's name in a video. But as soon as you put down your comment, I will go through all the comments and I'll heart them so that you know that they've been seen and entered into the competition. And I will announce that winner on the 31st. Okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.